Hear the word of the Lord from Psalm 73, starting with verse 12. Look at these wicked people, enjoying a life of ease while their riches multiply. Did I keep my heart pure for nothing? Did I keep myself innocent for no reason? I get nothing but trouble all day long. Every morning brings me pain. If I had really spoken this way to others, I would have been a traitor to your people. So I tried to understand why the wicked prosper. But what a difficult task it is. Then I went into your sanctuary, O God, and I finally understood the destiny of the wicked. Truly, you put them on a slippery path and send them sliding over the cliff to destruction. In an instant they are destroyed, completely swept away by terrors. When you arise, O Lord, you will laugh at their silly ideas, as a person laughs and dreams in the morning. Then I realized that my heart was bitter, and I was all torn up inside. I was so foolish and ignorant. I must have seemed like a senseless animal to you. Yet I still belong to you. You hold my right hand. You guide me with your counsel, leading me to a glorious destiny. Whom have I in heaven but you? I desire you more than anything on earth. My health may fail and my spirit may grow weak, but God remains the strength of my heart. He is mine forever. You know, I recognized yesterday I'd kind of messed up some of the timing for Lent because of, we had a vacation in there and I just kind of miscalculated the weeks. And it just caused me to realize, I had all these plans for Lent for myself and really failed at them, to be honest. And I kind of felt down. I felt like a failure. And I then read the words in this psalmist in Psalm 73. Because sometimes when we fail, what we like to do is we look out and we see all those people that we perceive are succeeding, and we think, why are they succeeding and I'm failing? I'm so righteous. You hear the psalmist say, why did I keep myself pure? Why am I innocent when these evil, wicked people are prospering? And like the psalmist, I went in before the Lord. In thinking of failure, I wanted to talk to you yesterday about failure. And I want to talk to you in these daily devotionals that aren't always daily, but these devotionals for the rest of Lent about failure and about feeling like a failure and how we overcome that. But then I wanted to talk to you about failure yesterday, and I couldn't get the microphone to work for the camera. I failed in making this devotional about failure. If there's nothing that doesn't make you recognize your own shortcomings and that you feel like you mess everything up, you talk to people about failure and fail at talking about failure. But I wanted to point this passage out to you to start, because I think our number one mistake in looking at our failures is we often look at everybody else. We look at their success, we look at what they do, and we start to question, why do they succeed and not me? Or we blame them. It's because of what they did that I don't succeed. And he goes before God so many times that we go, and we go with these people like, God, why are they succeeding? Why are they flourishing and I'm not? What do you see in them that you don't see in me? Why would you cause them to prosper and not me? And first it says he sees their wickedness. He sees that wickedness and unrighteousness is not made right in this world. It's not, hey, you're unrighteous, and so the things you get here in this world are going to be what unrighteous people deserve. No, that's not the case. Judgment doesn't come here. Judgment comes after this world. God, when he makes all things new, which is the promise of resurrection that we celebrate in the Easter season, when he makes all things new, he'll make all things right. So he sees, he's reminded that God is going to make things right, that these people are on a slippery path that they don't see and recognize now. It feels like they're succeeding, but they are failing at life. But then the great part of the psalm is the psalmist says, but then I saw my heart. And I saw what bitterness was doing to me. I saw what my failure, I saw how foolish and ignorant I was. And I saw how senseless I was being, that I must look so dumb to you. He says, and yet I realize I'm still in your right hand. That even in our failure, we are still God's. That God doesn't need us to succeed at life to be His. Instead, we look here and we recognize my health may fail. My body may be broken. The things in my life may be falling apart. My spirit may grow weak. I may feel weak. I may feel like I can't do anything. I may feel like I can't succeed. I don't want to press forward. I don't want to change. I don't want to do what I need to do. But God remains the strength of my heart. If we are His, we don't need to be strong because He is. What we have to realize is I am a failure. But my victory comes not in who I am, but in who Christ Jesus has been for me. I am weak, but where I am weak, that's where God is strong. And His power is made perfect in our weakness. Embrace your failures. Embrace your weakness, because that is the place that God will work the most in your life. So maybe you feel like a failure this Lenten season. You're exactly where you need to be. Because it's only embracing the failure that we are that we really get to embrace what the cross means for us. That we really get to understand what an empty tomb promises us. So be a failure today. And may God be your strength in the midst of your weakness. May He be your victory in the midst of your failures. May you find Him in your failure today.